Week 5 of the National Football League was off the rails. And a lot of the games going in, you weren't thinking were up on the marquee. Normally, I do my top 5 list of other games. I was kind of struggling to come up with 6, 5, and 1 more for you. And every single one of them, had something going for it. There were some blowouts. But, wow, where there's just some crazy plays to the point where I have come up with a top 5 wildest plays of Week 5 presented by Hyundai.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
All right, here's my top 5 wildest plays of Week 5 presented by Hyundai. Number 5 was just up the road. Chargers and Commanders. Chargers are up 10-7. Commanders are punting from their own end zone. Tressway sends it to the way of Ladidi McConkey, as Mr. Garvey once called him here on this set. And Lad McConkey runs it all the way to the 2-yard line where he hurdles the last tackler to give the Chargers a 17-7 lead. If it was not for Marlowe Wax, by the way, which sounds like he's a linebacker of the Chargers, who also sounds like a villain from The Penguin, but Marlowe Wax
or The Wire
roughs Trey West. Yes. And the Commanders aren't down 17-7. They get the ball back and march down the field for a game-time field goal to make it 10-10 and make it 10 unanswered of eventual 27 unanswered points. That was a wild sequence, an incredibly breathtaking return by McConkey.
Ladidi McConkey,
but not meant to be. That was number 5. Number 4 on my list comes from Sunday Night Football. The Bills come back from 10 points down, tie the game at 20 apiece, and here comes Drake Maye. Can he march down the field to win it for the Patriots? And the first play from scrimmage is a blown-up play because Daquan Jones of the Bills is all over Drake Maye, who not only keeps Daquan Jones at bay, but gets a pass off to Stephon Diggs, who takes it for 12 yards as a drive starter to start a 7-play, 32-yard drive for a field goal winner. And that's number 4 on my list. Drake Maye, just absolutely a pill for the Bills all night long. And that was a big play for Drake Maye. That's number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list is the way the Jaguars won last night's game. Trevor Lawrence getting stepped on, falling down to the ground, stumbling to get up, gets up, and with no timeouts left, decides to run it anyway, and he takes it in for a 1-yard score, to the most wild 1-yard scores with less than 30 seconds to go you'll ever see in the history of the NFL. And again, it's his second rushing touchdown on a Monday night on his birthday. The only other player after he scores this touchdown to put the Jaguars up and eventually win it, the only other player to have 2 or more rushing touchdowns on a Monday night on his birthday is Bo Jackson.
Wow.
Now it's Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 on this list is the fact that Emmy-nominated of the Arizona Cardinals. Listen, we've seen somebody flip the ball in celebration too soon while crossing the goal line before. As a matter of fact, we saw it just last week with A.D. Mitchell, and we saw it with Jonathan Taylor last year. But just the mere fact that A.D. Mitchell of the Colts did it last week, and then Demercado would do it this week, and he would do it with the team up 21-6 with 12:51 left in the fourth quarter, and instead of it being 28-6, instead of it being 23-6, it's now still 16-6, and Demercado fumbles the ball as he goes across the goal line, and it would have been 28-6 at that point in time. I can't believe that he did it again after it happened just last week, and the fact that it led to a comeback, which leads to my number 1 wildest play of the week. It's Cam Ward down 21-12, trying to get the Titans down the field with 4 minutes and change to go, because they're down 2 scores because Joey Sly missed an extra point so bad it nearly hit someone in the head getting a chicken nugget, on the Arizona sideline and in the stands. He throws an interception to Dadrian Taylor-Demerson, who rolls over and trying to get up, fumbles it. And the ball gets kicked around for it felt like a full minute. And then Tyler Lockett falls out into the end zone with 4:51 left. And so instead of it being assuming game-sealing pick for the Arizona Cardinals, it turns into a touchdown for the Titans, who eventually get the ball back and kick the game winner for their first score of the season. So the Titans get 2 massive breaks from the Arizona Cardinals for my top 2 wildest plays of the weekend.
You have one more. I did not know this.
That's my boy. And I'll go with this one. TJ, you're the one who pointed out in such stark terms, have we ever seen a guy with 55 home runs in his career strike out someone with 56 home runs in his, 55 home runs in a season, strike out someone who's got 56 home runs in Kyle Schwarber. And that's the way Ohtani started the divisional series for the Dodgers against the Philadelphia Phillies. And that's turned into a microcosm, I think, of the current state of affairs of the Phillies-Dodgers series. Again, there's a man on the mound with 55 home runs on the season and a man with 56 home runs at the plate, and the 55 home run hitter struck out the 56 home run hitter. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.